All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Jhon Garcia here today. Unfortunately, today, Mr. Simon Leung is not going to be with us today. I believe, he's traveling. So I know you're watching, Simon. So wherever you're going, good luck and have fun. So, guys, as every Tuesday, we're here to actually do the updates for our Groove community. And today is going to be short but really sweet. Today, we have a very important announcement on the actual Groovion, start of the Groovion that Mike is going to have at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I believe we try to send some emails to some people. If some of you haven't received the email, no worries. That's what we're actually doing. The first thing as an order of business today is to make sure that you guys are today in the state of the Groovion at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, as always, a good reminder that we are here every Tuesday for the past couple of weeks, and we're going to continue to do that to keep you updated with everything that we work, whether it is the applications, whether it is events, trainings, etc., for our community. Now, since I don't have Simon here, is going to be probably a little bit less time today. We're going to just keep it focused on what we need to do. So, two big things today, though. The actual state of the Groovian with Mike at 1. So, don't forget, schedule in your calendar for the next couple of hours. If you're actually abroad, don't forget to locate your current time and make sure that you join us today at 1 p.m. Also, I am going to be opening the mics, not the mics, but the actual stream for any questions that you may have. So please go ahead and pose your questions. Kerry, good morning. And also here, Chanel, good morning as well. Thank you for joining us from India. So, for those that haven't been with us in the past, we do these updates every week, and we try to address a couple of situations that need updated. So, with that said, for today, we have two key things. The first one I already mentioned, which is the start of the grouping. Second one is Tiny Email. We have received a lot of emails about Tiny Email, the new partnership. So, all that you need to do in the event that you lose your account, I'm going to show my screen in a second so we can actually show you how to get your password back. So let me just press send here on my screen. I'm going to add my, just see, present. Oh, here we go. Share screen. And it will be right here. So 1 second while I do this. And okay. Should be presenting my screen right now. Let's see if that happens. It's giving me a little bit of an issue here because I am joining from another browser today. So guys, just give me a second while I fix that little issue here. Allow. It's not doing it. And of course, it happens to the best of us when we are alone. So give me just 30 seconds here. And in the meantime, let me just try to fix it. Why is it not allowing me to show my screen? Share screen. Screen 2. Okay. It's not letting me do it for some reason. I'm going to try one more time. If not, we try to give the okay. He's definitely not allowing me to do it. So I'm going to try to give the instructions via voice since he's not allowing me to do that. So once you actually go into your tiny email option in GroupMail, all you got to do is try to. There's a small link that says "recover your password" or "forgot your password." All that you have to do is get in there. You're gonna get another field that actually says what's your email. You have to put the email address that you have for your group account as well as possibly your tiny email. So once you get that, you're gonna get a message and you'll be sent, and they'll send you an email with a link to restore your password, and that's the password that you have to add when you actually go into your tiny email option there at GrooveMail. So let me just try to do this one more time. And my apologies, it will not be my style if something does not go wrong when I'm by myself. Give me just 1 second. Let me see. Allow. Yeah, no, it's not definitely as. Yep, I did, Simon, and unfortunately, it's not allowing me from my Firefox browser because my Google browser was giving me so much fun stuff today. But in any case, let me just, I'm going to try one more time and see if that allows me to share my screen. Give me just 1 second. I think I found the option here and see if I can get that in my share and accessibility here. Just 1 second. We're going to stand by for a couple of issues here in my browser today. And of course, it has to happen when I'm by myself. It wouldn't happen if Simon's were here. You see, Simon, we need you here. So give me 2.5 minutes here, guys. I'm gonna try to get the accessibility here. And for some reason, my browser is not appearing here. All right, so we're gonna wing it because I wanna be respectful of everybody's time. So those are the things. All that you have to do, go to your tiny email option, forget password, get it, and it will happen. If it doesn't happen at all, remember, all that you have to do is send us an email to support@groovedigital.com. I'm going to just put the address here. And we will be able to actually just answer any questions that you might have. Also, a couple of reminders. There is a very important thing happening in June 30th. And I know a lot of you have actually, they're waiting for it. And it's the launches for a couple of products, especially GrooveCM. We continue to actually invite all of affiliates and everybody that is actually interested in courses GG to actually join in. And of course, help us to promote because it's going to be an amazing product. We have seen Mike sharing some details in the meeting that we had a couple of days ago, and the app looks amazing. And I believe he's going to do that today. He's going to actually show us the functionality for Groove GG. I believe he's going to have a demo, so it's going to be very exciting. So what other updates do we have there? I am going to take a look at my document. Sorry, I have my other screen here in the top part. So if you see me just tilting my head a little bit more, is because I do have several monitors going on right now, and we need to make sure that I give you all the information. So give me 30 seconds here while I access that document, because of course my window's closed right at the last minute. So I'm going to open that document and see that I don't forget anything that I needed to remind you guys today. By the way, I know last week, and this is actually a continuation of an issue that we had last week with the GrooveKart stores. All stores should be working online normally. That issue was fixed the very next day, but we have received a couple of updates on those. So all that you need to do, guys, is log out of the account, clear out, and in GrooveKart, there's also a way to clean the cache, which I would love to show you if I can get logged in a second here and show my screen and be able to do this. I'm going to try it one more time because I'll definitely need to get that done for you. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to try to do it again and see if that works. Let me see if it works with the screen one. Nope, it says that it's not allowed to capture me the screen. Well, if that doesn't happen, I guess I will do it perhaps with Mike today before we start the state of the Groovion, or maybe next week. But let's see any questions, because I think I've tried enough times to get this running, but it's not working for me. So I will try to do something else. And let me just do something here. What is going on in Firefox? I'm going to try to fix it right now so we can. Perfect. Oh, I see somebody in here. somebody joining from the stage. I don't see their name, but let's see who that is. And let's take a look. We're gonna take a look at some questions here. Hey, Mark. Good morning, Mr. Simon. Add screen to this. Yes, I tried that. And let's see. Wonder if you don't have access to the same email. No, it's actually the browser thingy, but it's different. It might be a different situation. So let's see for questions. Uh, Melanie Hoffner says, you said Mike is live at 1 p.m. It will be Eastern Standard Time. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So don't forget. And we will be able to, you'll be able to join us at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that time we will be working with Mike and get this on the actual state of the Groovion. And let's see, what's 1 p.m. starting time? No, actually, Stephen, this is just an update that we do every week. We actually try to keep all our users updated with new stuff, either things that we're working, kind of just give an overview. So we do this every Tuesday, Simon, Leung, and myself. So not really where it's going to be a QA for the next hour. We will start officially at 1. Evening, Sultan. So glad to have you here. And I think Simon is actually on the stage with the icons here. And Sai, I know that you might not probably cannot hear me, or maybe let me just, oh, here. Okay, hold on. Sai, are you trying to join in? Maybe not. All right, let me see if he's trying to communicate internally here. And thank you for the help, Sai. Let me see if he's trying to join in. I know he's, as I said, traveling, but let's just see if we can do this, because I don't know why my StreamYard, when I tested this morning, everything was working fine, but now it's not really going on. So, guys, so far, as I mentioned, just to recap, while we cover the 13 minutes now, we usually have half an hour, and I wanted to kind of extend while I try to fix the situation. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put this update in a standby for a second while I try to fix my situation here. And I see Simon try to add himself. I don't know if he's here. And let me see. I'll probably try to do that. I'm gonna try to restart the live in Chrome, but I don't want to lose anybody, and that's the thing. I have to probably stop it and try to redo it again. So, and we will have to do the recording again and all this stuff. So I'm gonna try to just do something here. I was trying to read at the same time I was talking to you guys how to fix this issue. Yeah, actually Simon left because Simon, no worries, man. We got it. Is a bad Wi-Fi, so I appreciate, man. You know, I got all the love in the world for you, but no worries. I'll fix it up. I'm gonna just do something, guys. I'm gonna just put this call in a standby for a minute, and I'll try to fix the issue, and I'll be right back. And we're back. And guess what? I was able to fix it. So thank you guys for waiting for a couple of minutes. It took me a second there. I had to restart it magically. I didn't lose the connection, so I am so happy for that. So now, let me just take back to where I was, and thank you so much for the help there, Sai. I know he was trying to tell me. And yes, well, let me just show you guys what I was talking about earlier a second ago. So what I wanted to do is show you guys two things on the situation with the tiny email. So let me just go back to the screen, and let me just add this screen here again. And now it will work normally. And now it's loading the screen. So perfect. So let me just make sure that this is larger so you guys can see. So guys, two things that I wanted to go was a few days ago, we started receiving a lot of questions about the tiny email. We implemented it, everything is working. And a lot of people are saying, hey, we need to make sure that we actually get to restart our passwords. So here it is. So all that you need to do is go to GrooveMail. And once GrooveMail logs in, and you go here. This is my regular one. So this is the regular GrooveMail. So if you need to go to your Tiny Email account, you go to Home, and then you click on Proud Partnership with Tiny Email. And if you happen to receive this following screen, this is what's going to happen. It's going to ask you, when it takes a little longer than that, is because probably it's going to ask you for this, right? All that you need to do is go here in this line, and this link that says, I already have an account, click login, and it will ask you for your email, or I'm sorry, not the email, but since you cannot access your account, you just click forgot password, and it will send you the password. So that will resolve the issue there, and that will get you the link to restore your password and access Tiny Email. Now, the second situation that we had last week, and we're still having a lot of a few people contact us and said, hey, my GrooveKart store is still not working quite okay. I see some lagging, I see some situations. So it might be a situation with your stored cache. So maybe a lot of you guys don't know, but our stores do have cache information to actually load images faster and things like that. So let me show you now in GrooveKart how to fix that. So let's just go to GrooveKart right here, and we could actually show you in any of the stores. In the meantime, let me just take a look here at any new questions that we have. Let's take a look. Let's see. Good evening. Restarted live in Chrome. Sultan. Let's see. Sultan said we requested this last week. Could you do a challenge title, something like what would you do if you lost everything and have access to Groove? Okay, start again. What would you do? Okay, I'll definitely take a look at that, Sultan. We're gonna definitely just take a look at your suggestion and see what can we do. So we can actually just make our updates a little bit more interactive. And let's see here. Another question is there a good place to find all the updates for lifetime members and AI lifetime? That will helpful and much appreciated. So iMusic, we try to cover as much of the things that we get updated as well as the team goes along. So definitely come check out these videos every Tuesday. The recordings are always going to be in the group and your Facebook channel. YouTube channel and our Facebook group. So guys, let me just show you how to do the things here that we need to do when we encounter issues with our GrooveKart stores. So you select the store that you want to actually just work with. And this is to clear all out. You see, for example, like this. You will reload and the store will reload. This is what I was talking about earlier, that if you see things like that is because the cache information might not be cleared out. So all that you need to do, don't freak out. Is not that the store is not connected. It's not that the store is not working. It's just it needs to do the following steps. Once you go into your GrooveKart, you go here at the last three dots at the bottom, and in the three options that you have is storefront, clear cache, and regenerate image. So all that you need to do is clear the cache, and that will automatically clear the cache in your system and in the actual store, and you will not be able to see any of those pesky errors. And if you do continue to get those, please do contact us at support@groovedigital.com. But I know for as part of last week, we only have received another 5-6 cases, but I decided to put it here in the update. So since a lot of people are seeing these videos after they're actually just done in the live, so it will be just good to have that information. Again, for support, contact us at support@groovdetail.com. I know I misspelled it there. I'm missing the T. I just realized that. So just remember support. And let's see if there's any other questions, any other mentions here. Let me take a look here. When do we have Paystack or Flutterware in GrooveKart? That myself, Benga, it's still on the works. So there's a lot of payment systems that we're still trying to actually complete. But I would have to say that it's put in a situation that we have to make sure that we put the priorities for development in the right areas. So we haven't forgot about them. It's just we haven't really discussed them in depth to make sure that they are actually going to happen, especially with GrooveKart. I know that there's a lot of people that are using a lot of GrooveKart, and we're trying to continue to provide as much support. And as a matter of fact, with what happened recently, we kind of just focus on more. But these kind of new situations with Paystack or Flutterware, that is another level of discussion that we need to address with management, Mike, Matt, and other people. But if we push the right channels, that will definitely be taken in consideration and work for the future. Why isn't Mike Fasem doing this event from the Fancy Groove studio? Actually, he is. His office is in the studio, and this is not the event, my friend. The event that you want is the State of the Groovion at what p.m. I'm just doing the weekly updates for our community. So Tia says, hi there, quick question. Is NA updated? Yes, it is. That should be going on in your workflow app and should have the actual updates. Now let's see another question. Can chapters be added to these videos so that's easier for us to find the updates that we need to find? Actually, they're very easy to find. Care. All that you need to do is go to our Facebook group or YouTube channels, and you will see anything that you see updates or video updates, you will be able to see them. But I'll probably create a playlist so it will be easier for us to find every single video. Now let's take a look. Nelson Saravia says, using TinyNode, can we have multiple senders domains? I believe you do. I believe you have the option to create various or different, multiple rather, senders and domains. Yeah, so you do have the option to do that. And guys, so right now it's 25 minutes into the call and don't have a lot of updates. So I'm gonna just wait another minute or two for any other questions that you guys might have. And just ended on the 30-minute mark since I kind of just cover everything that I did. I appreciate, guys, the time there while you waited as I fixed the issue. But everything now is working normally here on my end, and hopefully I can edit the recording and skip that slight pause that I had to do there. Let's see. I think I have covered most of the questions. And guys, again, as I said, if you have any questions, and I'm going to just show my stage here again, because a lot of the people that come to these lives, they don't see this. So remember, if you have any questions and you need to get us right away, if you're working in a project and you need to actually access a quick chat, or you have a question that you don't want to send by email, all that you got to do is go to the main app, click on the lifesaver, and once you click on the lifesaver, you get one of us almost immediately. Sometimes, have in mind, sometimes we are busy with three, four, two people, and we might not get to you right away, but eventually, past 5-10 minutes, we might be there. If we're not, we will communicate via email, but we're here. So, and this is, by the way, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. So we're literally 24 hours from Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, we actually just take a little break so we can refuel for the next week. But don't forget, right here, you have access. I have seen a ton of people tell me I don't have this icon, I don't have this, and let me tell you why. Because once you go to any other app in the actual, let's say you go to Group Pages, this disappears. So it's in the main dashboard. So a lot of people get confused and they said, no, it's not here. Actually, it's here. I think it's in the group name, maybe. In some of the apps, you might not see the icon. So, or maybe they already updated. Yeah, so in some of the apps you don't see it, so that's probably why. Once you log in into the main dashboard, you will be able to see whatever you need to see for support. And guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. That is all for me. And hopefully, if you have any questions, you can actually address them today also with Mike. It's gonna be very interesting instead of the Groovion. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you, Care. And as I said, have a wonderful day. And we will see you at 1 p.m. today. Have a great day. Bye bye.